Alright guys, this is just a short video on Clash Royale. I know I haven't really uploaded in like 3 years, and I know my voice probably sounds horrible, and this isn't really great gameplay, but hope you guys can bear with me because I'm going to try to be active more, especially since I'm back playing Clash Royale. So, this is a war game, clan war game, and I only have one battle, so this is about it, and I'm going to play it, but I didn't really have great cards to start with to choose from for my deck because not many people are active in my clan. So I think my win condition here is a Hog Rider, or I forgot even Ram Rider. I don't know the name of the card, but yeah. And then defensive cards, obviously the Baby Dragon and the Inferno Tower, and it's a replay, so I didn't know the other opponent's cards. So it kind of starts. Just give me 1 second. I want to look at this. Yeah, okay, Ram Rider. Okay. So, yeah, I guess I'll start it. I didn't watch this a lot before I came through on this, so we'll have to go through it while I'm doing it. Okay, so, let's see. What do I do? Or what does he do? I'll just kind of give an idea of what I'm thinking about when he's playing his cards so that it makes sense. I don't guess we're just gonna bleed Elixir. Okay. I don't know why I'm bleeding Elixir, but yeah. So I didn't really have a great card to play after he played that. I figured that if I use a Knight, it's probably the lowest amount of Elixir, and yeah, I know I arrow him here, and I thought it would kill the level 11, but it didn't, so that put me in a really bad spot. I'm gonna put a Baby Dragon here, yeah, and this is pretty tough. So I think if I knew what his win condition was, I would have Inferno Towered for that, so I didn't have to take so much damage. But then I put the Ram Rider on the right because I think I knew he was out of Elixir. I didn't know that we were about equal, and I get some pretty good damage. I don't really use the Ram Rider at all, so it's just basically it's just to get some hits in. And then I didn't have a great counter to the Inferno Dragon, so I put a Knight, and that ended up working out pretty well. Even though I didn't really want to have to use Elixir on that. Goes back to putting the skeletons, and I end up bleeding more Elixir. I think I put down the Executioner to the left, yeah. And basically, I'm realizing here he doesn't have a great win condition, otherwise I feel like he would have used it. So I think this takes out those. It does. And then this is his win condition from what I can tell now. And since I have a Knight, I realize this game is probably going to be a little bit easier than I expected. Okay, wow, that's pretty dumb of me, but I figure I could take the hit so I could use a Ram Rider. Pretty good choice to get it down below 2k. And I think to counter this, I put an Inferno Tower. Or no, just a Knight, I think. Yeah, okay, just a Knight. And I'll just let the Inferno Dragon on the left, or on the right, just die to the tower. So basically, I see what his plan is here, and he's just gonna continue doing this. He's probably gonna put the trap or the building, and then he's gonna do that to try and get me down. But I don't think his poison looks pretty weak. It just isn't doing a lot, and then he's gonna put his win condition. And then this is when I feel like I could start taking ahead. Even though he has more damage on my left tower, it's not very consistent damage. So the Ram Rider is basically the best win condition that both of us have. As long as I could just keep holding off his pushes, and even though I didn't get a Ram Rider hit there, we're back to the same elixir. This is good for me. And his Valkyrie doesn't really have anything to counter, because he could counter the Executioner, but then I have the Inferno Tower. I use the Inferno Tower because I know he only has one good win condition. It's not really even that good. And yeah, so I'm gonna put the Knight. Basically, he's playing on my field now because as you can tell, he's having to put things on the right, and I know he's gonna put his building down. And yeah, okay, so it's a pretty big push, but I have Executioner, I have the Baby Dragon, so wouldn't be a big deal. Could always Knight here on the right. He's gonna zap, I know that. I think this is the first time he uses Zap, but as you can tell, I'm already building something on the right, and doesn't really have anything to counter this. So you can tell from the top, but I already knew that he didn't have much to counter this, especially since he just used his tanks, or his tank, or both of his tanks actually, his Valkyrie and this, and yeah, from here, I kind of just knew that as long as I cycled and got to the Ram Rider, that would be pretty good. And here's the Ram Rider. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna poison. Yep. If I could get like at least one, I was thinking at least I could get one Ram Rider hit, like before one minute, then I think I would win the game. Cause he hasn't had any damage. Yep. And then I could always just build a push like this, and yeah, okay. Yeah, this was a big mistake. You should not poison in the middle of the lane. But I guess he figured he was running out of options. I don't know. Yeah, that was a big mistake. We're about even on Elixir again, but I have a great defense right here. I think it's gonna get one hit off. Not a problem. Okay, it's kind of a mistake by me. But yeah, that was a really big mistake by me. But he was not able to capitalize on it because his tanks just aren't really as good as mine in terms of, because I could do air and mine have more health just in general. And this poison was really bad by him. Probably should have saved it. I don't know for what though. My Ram Rider hasn't even gone a hit yet, and I'm just wearing him down. Okay, now it does, and that's basically the game. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. And it's probably, I'm just gonna let it finish out. It's pretty self-explanatory what I do here. I'm going to poison him and then just get the arrows in, and that will be it. So yeah, I'll just let it go.